Alright, hello and welcome back to the Bob Cave. We're here for episode number 11 of season number 3. Thank you all so much for joining me. Welcome back, as I said, and this WWF Primetime will be leading into WWF Main Event 3. So that'll be at the end of this week. But with that being said, let's get into this show. As you know, we already have WWF Primetime already set up. And we're going to play with a newcomer to the brand. A newcomer to the WWF, if you will. I'm not going to tell you too much here. We're just going to get there when we get there, if you know what I mean. That being said, after last week, I thank you all so much for joining me. As I said, we're in February of 1990 with WWF Primetime, NWA Wrestling, and AWA. And for World Class, we're in June of 84. And for Mid-South, we're in May of 1985. All right, and we are live. From Saginaw, Michigan. Oh, no wonder. I was wondering where my phone was. That would help. Okay, we're gonna sim this first one, Cook Beware. This one was a double DQ. We're just gonna sim Rick Rude getting the win. Bad News with the win. Tito Santana with the win. Dusty Rhodes gets the win here by DQ. And we're playing this one as Tugboat. Look at that Tugboat, man. Debuting here in the WWF. Taking on Cole Quinn. Alright, and as I said, I want to thank you guys out there for liking, sharing, subscribing, and commenting on all my social media platforms. I will be coming at you at the end of this show with the WWF Main Event number 3. Alright. And here we go, Typhoon taking on Cole. Typhoon running clothesline starting off right away. Big attacks by the big man. Counter by Cole, pulling him back into a shoulder block. Samoan strike. And a backbreaker by Typhoon. Just pummeling this poor kid, Cole Quinn. He doesn't stand a chance here. Cole with an Irish whip now. Running forearm in the corner. Throws him back in. Cole now getting the advantage. Neckbreaker. Oh, come on. I was going for that big club and right. Cole Quinn with the advantage right now. Japanese arm drag. Another backbreaker. Jeez. Cole Quinn is just having his way with the big man Typhoon. Counter by Cole. Counter by Typhoon. STO. Back club. Big chop to the head. Typhoon scooping him up, no? Cole with the reverse DDT out the back door. Knee drop to the arm by Cole Quinn. A tequila sunrise? No. He's snapping his arm back. Wrenching him back. Typhoon out the back door. Brian clothesline. Nobody home. Cole with the slap. Typhoon stomping away. Elbow to the leg. Here we go. Typhoon now. What's he setting him up for? Tossing him into that top rope. And Typhoon. Elbow drop. Cole kicking out of it. Good God. Bigfoot style. And with Typhoon. Oh my. That could be it. Dropping all that humanity. Still not enough. Off the ropes. 747. Good night, Cole Quinn. That's enough to beat him. The winner of the match, Typhoon. Let's show some highlights here. That backbreaker by Cole Quinn. Typhoon there. Dropping that elbow. Thought that might have been all for Cole Quinn. Not enough damage done at that point in time. It looked like it was a 3 though, to be honest. And then Typhoon dropping all that weight down on the chest of Cole Quinn. Still not enough to defeat the man. Until finally, the big 747. Finish him off. And there you have it, an impressive debut for Typhoon. 3.5-star matchup. Let's exit here and we're going to head in to Wwf Wrestling after we simulate the rest of this show, our main event. Akeem taking on Bret Hart. Alright, and Akeem going to get the win in that one. And like I said, we're heading into NWA World Championship Wrestling. Gonna set that one up. Alright, nice show. Okay, edit matches. Here we go. Our first match is gonna be Cactus Shack and Kevin Sullivan. Sullivan's Slaughterhouse, if you will. Alright. And they'll be taking on Cole Quinn. We'll do him as Black Hole here. And Luke Gallows. Okay. Our next matchup is going to be the Steiners taking on Leo Rush and Johnny Gargano. Alright, Rick and Scott. Steiners taking on Leo Rush and Johnny, as I said. Let's get into the next one. And that's going to be Doom taking on the Ascension. And Doom, fresh off that match that cost them their mask. They're pretty mad about it, but hey. They can't worry about wearing the mask anymore, so their identities have been revealed. Butch and Ron, and the Ascension, Victor and Connor. Alright, and then this next one is a U.S. Tag Team title tournament matchup. That's the Freebirds here. Michael and Jimmy take on Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert and Tommy Rich. Okay. Then after that we have another match like that. Similar, very similar if you will. Okay, next up another tag team match. Rock and Roll taking on Midnight. So we got Ricky and Robert here. The Rock and Roll Express taking on Beautiful Bobby Eaton and Sweet Stan Lane. Okay. And the next one here is going to be for the television title. Alright, custom match, one-on-one, custom. We're going to do the TV title. Let's set Double A. Taking on Shane Douglas here. Title match on. Selected the TV Championship. There we go. NWA World Television title. And let's not forget to set this up either. Oh, it ain't gonna let us. Okay, that's fine. And the main event, yes, it will be Ric Flair, but it won't be Terry Funk. It is gonna be Flying Brian Pillman here, getting a very big opportunity. Alright, let's get into this. NWA, very, very big action-packed show. Alright, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to National Wrestling Alliance World Championship Wrestling, live from Atlanta, Georgia. Let's get into this without further ado. Alright, here we go. Our first matchup, Sullivan Slaughterhouse going against Cole Quinn and Luke Gallows. They get the win. The Steiners here getting the dub. Doom gonna get the win. Yes, the Freebirds will get the win here. The Midnight Express gonna get the win, and we are gonna play this one with Arn Anderson taking on Shane Douglas. So Double A taking on this newcomer here. He's been around the block with Johnny Ace in the Dynamic Dudes, the hot tag team here in NWA. But Will his experience there be enough to take on Arn Anderson in a one-on-one matchup for the television title? We'll find out now. And as always, I want to take this time to thank you guys out there for your community creations, because without you guys, this is impossible for me, point blank period, to download it. Well, to even create all these characters, there's no way. So thank you all for all your creations on any platform if you've ever created. Thank you so much for your time and effort. So let's get into this one. Here we go for the NWA World Television title. We have Arn Anderson taking on Shane Douglas. And Shane going right to work. Big time opportunity here for Douglas, and he knows it. Going right after Arn Anderson. Arn suplexing him over. Shane countering that kick to the back. Running crossbody by Douglas. Counter by Double A. Double A got him up. Atomic drop. Kick to the back now. Arn wrenching it. Wrenching the arm. And Anderson now hitting the ropes. Big right hand. Double A all over this kid. Douglas out the back door. Nice neck breaker. Beautiful counter there by Shane. Counter. Got him with that ear clap and a judo hip throw. I said, Arn, get him to use it. Yes. Shot to the gut. Now Arn gonna measure him. Elbow to the head. And Arn Anderson choking out Shane Douglas. Douglas doesn't stand a chance. Knee drop to the head. The enforcer all over him. Stomp to the head. Got shot again by Arn. Counter by Shane. Irish whip into the corner. Shane trying to fire back. Arn, no, counter. Counter by Shane. Flipped him. Boston crowd. Got a rope break, Arn did. Headbutt to the abdomen. Counter by Double A. Big right. A measured right hand, if you will. Shot to the gut. Shane! Paul driver! He nails it! Arm rolling to the floor. Veteran move by Anderson. Trying to regain his breath. Shane, Irish whip, pulling him back into a hip toss. Arm back out again. Remember now, Shane has got to beat him. Running clothesline by Arn. Double A with the snapmare. Elbow to the head. He wants him up. DDT. Got him. Will that be it? Will that be enough? 1, 2, 3, it is. Arn finishing him off with that DDT. Early in the match here, you see Shane taking advantage, but right here, good night. As Tony Schiavone and JR look on from that vantage point. It was a good night for Shane Douglas after that DDT. And your winner and still NWA World Television Champion, Arn Anderson, after that 3-star matchup. Let's move on to AWA Wrestling now. And as AWA dwindles down, as I said, April will be the last show. Super Clash 4 will be it for the AWA. Oh yeah, listen to this one. Ric Flair gonna get the win here against Brian Pillman. Okay, and as I said, AWA is dwindling down. Basically, the last, I ain't gonna say the last half of the year, more than half of the year. Even the Super Clash is not really a Super Clash, if you will, if you know what I mean. Uh, it's just AWA is just on that downward spiral, man, on that slope down, and it essentially ends this year. So I want to end it at Super Clash for them. Get who I got to get on the roster and move on. So, okay, our next one here is going to be Sergeant Slaughter. And he will be taking on Nikita Koloff. Okay. And he'll be taking on Colonel De Beers and Pat Tanaka. Okay. Next up, we got Greg Gagne. If it'll load. There we go. Alright. Greg Gagne, nah, not a tag match here. Doing a one-on-one. Greg Gagne taking on Mean Mike Enos. Alright. Do that one normal or slow. And then the main event here, going to have the AWA World Champion Larry Zbyszko defend that title against Mr. Saito. Yeah, doing an attire, first attire, and as I said, taking on Larry Zbyszko, the living legend, if you will. Alright, select the title, AWA World title. It will be up for grabs here. And that will be the one we're playing, so let's get right into this show. And as I said before, thank you guys so much for joining me here in the Bob Cave. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing, and commenting on all my social media platforms. And if you aren't following me and liking me on any of them, look down below. And that's where you can find me, baby, in the Bob Cave, or the Bob Cave 1, if you will. So, live from Las Vegas, Nevada, we're here at the Showboat Arena, baby. Gonna sim that first one, just simming it. Ooh, Colonel De Beers and Pat Tanaka with that, what I would consider the upset here. Gonna sim that one. Me and Mike getting the win, and we are gonna play this one as Mr. Saito, if you will. And here we go, this match loading up, and as it does, just remember that I will be coming at you with 2K22. The year I decided to do it is 1995, and right smack dab at the beginning of September. And for those of you that don't know, that is the start of the Monday Night Wars. So stay tuned for that. That will be coming at you, no doubt about it. And here we go, Masa Saito, Larry Zbyszko. Oh, kick to the head by Masa. Going for an early pin attempt. Counter by Zbyszko. Counter by Masa. Here we go. Out the back door goes Larry. Reverse DDT. Takedown. Elbow to the head. Deep arm drag. Counter by Larry. Shoulder block. German suplex. Saito folding him up like an accordion on that one. And a power bomb. Here's a pin. Drop kick, nobody home. Shot to the gut by Larry. And Saito, dragon screw. Multiple threads to the back. Neck breaker. Saito with a stomp to the head. Irish whip. Toss up. Kick to the head again. Double arm. Dog caught him with the knees. Elbow drop. Another one. Saito working over Larry now. Colossal clutch in. Not enough damage done yet to Larry. DDT on Zbyszko. Jumping elbow drop, nobody home. He telegraphed that one. Drop kick on Larry. And Masa from the middle rope. Gonna fly, nobody home. Zbyszko now. Wrenching that neck of Saito. Knee drop. Wrenching that neck. Here's a pin. Kick out by Saito. Boston Crab. Saito crawling. Now he pushes off. The legs front. Jumping knee drop. Just waiting for Larry to get up. Monkey flip. Jumping knee. Here's a pin after that knee. Only a 2 count. Off the ropes. Toss up again. Saito pulls him into a short arm clothesline. Here's a pin after it. No, Larry kicking out. Saito in disbelief. Dead jumping knee again. And Saito wants him up. Here we go. Saito suplex. Three, we got a new AWA World Heavyweight Champion, Masa Saito. I saw some highlights. That high kick to the head right there by Masa. Dropping Larry Zbyszko. A powerbomb by Massa. Not enough there. Even with the feet on the ropes. Not enough to pin Zbyszko there. Zbyszko wrenching that neck and slamming him back into the mat. High knee there. Dropping Larry. Only got a 2 on that high knee. Pulls him in for that short arm clothesline. Goes for a cover. Wasn't enough to defeat him there. He got a near fall again. That hand was coming down, but then got him up. And then hit that Saito suplex. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Your new AWA World Heavyweight Champion, Mr. Saito. Three-and-a-half-star matchup. Let's exit and head into World Class Championship Wrestling. And as I've told you guys already, this one's coming at you live from the Sportatorium. And this one's taking place June of 1984. All right. So let's continue on tonight's show. World Class Championship Wrestling. So our first matchup here, nope, sorry about that. Our first matchup here, no, shit. Let me exit, damn it. You fucked up, you fucked up. Meant to go to edit. Alright, let's try it. Alright. So our first match here is going to be a tag team matchup for the American Tag Team titles. It's going to be Rock and Roll Bubba Zumhofe. Let's get this pervert off of my roster here. Like I said, as we're dwindling down, we're going to start getting rid of people. So we're going to have them two taking on the Lone Riders, Bill Irwin and Scott Irwin. The Super D's. Like I said, that's for the American Tag Team titles. Okay. Our next one after that is going to be Gino Hernandez. And he'll be taking on Lince Dorado. Alright. I say Gino and Lince. Okay. Alright, our main event's going to be a tag team matchup featuring the Freebirds taking on the Von Erichs. But it's going to be Buddy and Terry. So Terry, Bam Bam Gordy, Buddy, Jack Roberts. Let's add a manager for damn sure. And do Buddy here. And Michael here. Alright, and they're going to be taking on Kevin Von Erich, which, cheap plug is my Kevin Von Erich. You can still get him right now on Community Creations. Go check him out. I advise you to get him. One of the best online. I'll say it. Damn it. I said it. I created him because of that. There wasn't a good one, in my opinion. So, oh yeah, let's add a manager here. Mike, and then Carrie as the manager. All right. And then we're gonna get a little self-promotion in here for Carrie. All right, sweet. Let's get into it. Let's start this show now, officially. I do apologize for the error on my behalf. All right, live from Dallas, Texas, at the world famous Dallas Sportatorium. Let's get into this match, baby. We're gonna summon this first one for the tag titles. The Super D's regaining them. Dino Hernandez getting the win. A self-promotion for Carrie. And let's play this main event. And we're gonna go with the Von Erichs in this one. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, be sure to stay tuned. We got a Dream Wars coming up. It's going to be the Rockers taking on the Hardy Boys. That's probably going to be our last Dream War for 2K19. Also, we're going to do a tag team tournament of tag teams of the 90s. That one should be pretty fun. I'm not going to be playing any match. We're just going to watch, call them as they go. And you guys are going to hopefully be tuning in for the entertainment there. So that should be pretty fun. The teams of the 1990s, the early 90s, the teams we have on this universe mode will be taking on each other. So be sure to stay tuned for that one. All right, here we go. The Von Erichs taking on Terry, starting things off. Ryan shoulder block on Kevin. The Von Erichs, the Freebirds. This war will not end. Here we go. Kevin sidesteps. Terry Gordy taking a kick to the face as Kevin stomps away. Kevin got him back in. Atomic drop by Kevin. Needed a gut by Von Erich. And a counter. Beautiful neck breaker. Spun him around. Jumping elbow drop by Kevin. Irish whip in the corner. Kick to the gut. And a gut buster. Gordy with the tag and the buddy jack. Robertson. Kevin with the counter. Jawbreaker by Kevin. Kevin got him up and over. Suplex. Counter by Buddy. Irish whip into the corner. Clothesline, nobody home. Side Russian leg sweep, floating over. What finesse by Kevin. And a counter by Carey. Irish whip. Nobody home. Kevin dodged him. Oh, Buddy caught him. Buddy caught him sleeping. Buddy Jack. That running clothesline. Clothesline in the corner by Buddy and an elbow. Kevin's in trouble. Getting choked out now. Forearm. Up. And a backbreaker. Beat his head into the corner. Kevin with a counter. Counter by Buddy. Kevin should have took advantage of that opportunity. He should have made a tag. Boy, this time Kevin's in big trouble if he doesn't. And Kevin finally gets the tag into Mike. In comes Mike. Big forearm. Mike right in. And Mike hammering right away on Buddy. Elbow to the head. Jumping elbow. Jumping bionic elbow there by Mike. Losing my voice all of a sudden. Let me clear my throat. Here we go. Irish whip now off the ropes. Mike with the duck. Mike with the leapfrog second time around. Drop toe hold by Mike. Mike with the big forearm. Running clothesline. Counter there. Shot to the gut. Buddy counters. Back elbow. Deep arm drag counter. Jumping fist drop by Mike. Mike gonna hook it. Mike's got the claw locked in. Yeah, had him. Good for the pin. Big right by Kevin. Up and over to the floor. Elbow drop by Buddy. Buddy now from the middle rope. No, from the top. He climbs all the way up. Shot to the gut. Buddy now onto the apron. Hip toss back in. Because I'm not stomping him. Big forearm. Fireman carry. Counter by Buddy. Kick to the head. Big forearm again by Mike. Irish whip into their corner. Von Erich tag. Here we go. Double team move now by the Von Erichs. Back elbow. Kevin going to the top. Kevin gonna fly. Flying body splash. Oh! He ate knees. Right in the gut. Run inside. Head scissors. Got all of it. And attack back into Mike. Big forearm by Mike. Knife edge chop. Counter by Buddy. Buddy caught him. Running bulldog. Buddy nearly had him. Mike kicking out. DDT by Buddy. That's it, because I'm totally not hitting the guy. Single leg takedown. Snapping his leg. Irish whip to the corner now. Terry Gordy with the shot. Von Erich with the shot to the back now. Side head scissors by Mike. Mike wants him up. He's calling for it this time. Claw again. The claw's on. A tag into Kevin. Kevin going up again. Here we go. One more time, and Kevin fell for it again. Needed to go by Kevin. And a kick to the back of the head. And a tag into Gordy. Just what they didn't want. But Kevin going right to work on him. Repeated kicks. Clothesline counter by Gordy. Headbutt counter by Kevin. Running shoulder block. Kevin going to the top rope. Didn't want all that to happen. There we go. Kevin going up. Crossbody. Shit. Did it too soon. Kevin down. Gordy down. Needed a gut. And Kevin again with that axe kick to the back. Climbing up top. He wants Gordy up. Here we go. That crossbody. He got it. 2. A near fall. He's going to bring Buddy in. Suplex Buddy in and Buddy out. Sweep kick by Kevin. He's calling for it. He's got the claw. Kevin's got a claw on Gordy. Not enough damage done yet to Gordy though. A tag into Mike. Jumping up on Mike. Nobody home. Devon Eric's not going nowhere. Neckbreaker by Mike. Mike going up top now. Mike gonna fly. Flying elbow drop. Here's a pin after it. Devon Eric's win. Devon Eric's pulling off the win in that one. Let's look at some highlights right there. Michael with the deep counter. Deep arm drag counter on Buddy. He had a claw locked in on Buddy Jack. The claw again locked in on Buddy from a different vantage point. Not enough damage done yet to Buddy. And right here, Kevin gonna nail that flying crossbody. As Kerry looks on impressed with his brother. That wasn't enough to defeat him yet. The Freebird still putting up a fight. A claw hooked on Terry Gordy. Not enough damage done. But a tag in the Mike and a flying elbow drop for the win. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Your winners. The Von Erichs, Kevin, and Michael. 4.5 star matchup. Let's move on to the next show. Mid-South Wrestling. Alright, here we go. Heading into Mid-South from May of 1985. Let's get in here and set this show up. Our first match here is going to be Jake Roberts taking on Titus for that Mid-South television title. At that point in time, it was just a medal, basically. But Jake here, looking to take on Titus for that championship, and he's going to find out. Titus here taking the spot of the Snowman. Okay, there we go. Our second match here is like gonna be a tag. Gonna have Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert and his new acquisition here, Almago. Okay, and they'll be taking on No Way Jose and Razor. Okay. Next up, a one-on-one match. We're gonna have Baron Corbin here. And he will be taking on Nord, Big John Nord, the Barbarian. Okay. And then our main event will be Cole Quinn and Aiden English. Once this loads, there we go. Tag team match. Cole Quinn. Aiden English. And they're taking on Brad Armstrong and Apollo Crews. And Apollo filling in for our Brickhouse Brown because we could not find a great. I don't even think there was one, honestly. Last time I looked, so. Alright, now we're going to do a promo here for Terry Taylor, who will be taking on the NWA World Heavyweight Champion at the next Superdome event, which is coming up the following weekend, so. Let's get into this and start this show. We're going to play this match with Nord, the Barbarian. And as always, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you for tuning in to episode number 11. And the next one up is WWF Main Event. That's only going to be a 2-match show, so I will be coming back with that one. Don't worry, that'll be sometime within the hour, I assure you. So, can't guarantee whether or not that'll be my last one for the day, but we shall see. And we're live from New Orleans, Louisiana. This is my Mid-South Arena, my creation, so be sure to check that out on PlayStation at the Bob B2. I also have a Kevin Von Erich, Rocky Johnson, and a Mr. Olympia. So we're going to sim this first one. Titus getting the win. Simming this one. The Nightmare El Mago getting the win. We're going to play this one as Big John Nord. The Barbarian John Nord. Taking on Mr. Corbin here. Alright, and as this loads up, be sure to check out the Bob Cave on YouTube for short reviews of movies, top 10 countdowns, live streams, and plenty more, guys. And if you aren't on Twitch, Twitch is strictly game, right now anyway, game footage. There we go, knee drop by Nord. And Nord's just dominating Baron Corbin at this point. Big Bird! Oh my. Nord from the middle rope, flying knee drop. From the top now. Another one. This big giant's just destroying Baron Corbin, and here he goes. It's camel clutch time. Got him. Nord the Barbarian. Destroying the lone wolf, Baron Corbin, in a matter of minutes. Here we go. Let's look at some highlights. That massive big boot that rocked him. There was no coming back from that boot. He might have beat him if he went for the cover after that boot. But needless to say, the Barbarian went to inflict more damage with that camel clutch, locking it in. Finishing them off. Alright, and there you have it. Your winner, Nord the Barbarian. Oh, he ain't done with him yet. Nord wants him back up. Out on the floor, he's attacking this man. Got him in a cobra clutch. Oh no, what's he doing? What's he gonna do out there on the floor? Oh, big bicycle kick. Dropping Baron Corbin. Showing no mercy to Corbin. This man's a madman. Alright, 3.5-star matchup. We're gonna exit and simulate the last one, which would be that tag team match with Brad Armstrong and Apollo Crews. Simming that self-promotion, as I said, Terry Taylor hyping up that big NWA World Title shot coming at you next week. And we're going to sim this one. Brad and Apollo getting the win. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining me here in the Bob Cave. As always, be sure to like, share, and subscribe on all my social media platforms. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Until we meet again, my friends, this is the Bob signing out. I'll be back at you with WWF, the main event.